You alright?
Yeah.
Not like physically. I know you're like a shambling wreck of a human being, but like emotionally? Yeah. No, never mind. You're like, what's left? Are you okay physically? No. Mentally? No. Emotionally? No.
My soul is fine.
Is it though? It's taking a leap and assuming souls exist, and if they did, that yours would be okay.
I'm a tricyclist.
Wait, what's a tricyclist?
So it's like dualism, but there's one more.
It's like dualism, but there's...
Yeah, I have
like
3
it.
substances. I have my body, I have my psyche, I have my immaterial soul.
Yeah, that all checks out.
Yeah.
Let's play a game.
Oh, okay.
When I'm done, Kurisu is standing before me, fiddling with the phone wave, named subject to change his wiring.
I'm imagining her just standing there playing the fiddle.
That's actually pretty funny.
Just blazing through a quick hornpipe.
No, if you'll recall...
Slip jig.
I'm trying to come up with a Fiddler on the Roof joke, but the only thing I can think of is tradition. Tradition.
I don't know anything about Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh. Well, I guess if you were a rich girl.
That's from that?
If you were... Well, it's based on that, yeah.
Okay.
If I was a rich man, deagle-daggle, 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 dumb.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
What, do you not know Fiddler?
I do not.
Okay, neither do I. Let's do this. Stop. Did you read your line?
I didn't.
Okay.
Wah!
She's still working on the time leap machine upgrade. I, Okabe, have run away from someone's confession of love for me.
As one does.
As one does.
Through time and space.
I'm not sure how to reciprocate with someone I've been so close to for so long. This is my character motivation, nothing else.
Such a big fucking fear of commitment that he'll flee through time itself.
The man who flept through time. There we go. I know I shouldn't interrupt her,
The girl who slept through time.
Boosh!
That's me.
Hey! I know I shouldn't interrupt her, but there's nobody else I can rely on. Genius neuroscientist. I need to talk to you.
Make it short.
It won't be. I want you to come with me to Yanabayashi Shrine. Yeah, fair.
Tell me why. If it's a date or something, then I refuse.
Well, it's a something. It might be a date, just not for you.
Not with you. Unless...
Hoenn Kyoma does not go on dates. He is a romantic. Much less with his assistant. Ridiculous. Take that shit elsewhere. See, Hoenn Kyoma is married to science. She's glaring like she's gonna kill me. Let's leave the jokes aside for now.
Bonus good end where Kurisu just straight up murders.
Game over.
With a gun.
You got murdered by Kurisu with a gun. So, I need you to explain the differences between the male brain and the female brain.
Good shit.
Good shit right
I
here.
see we're starting on a high note. Love this.
How long do you think until Okabe gets into phrenology?
In any case, what?
Flat what?
That's a good response.
It is. It is. It's like I briefly explained my situation and what happened with Luca before I leapt. Leaped? Leapt? How many times have I explained this to Kurisu now?
Okabe-san and Makise-san.
Both of my crushes.
Did you come to pray?
Is this my dream come true? Not exactly.
Actually, we have something to talk to you about, Urushibara-san.
This is the strategy I thought up. Its name is Operation Christina. Lukako reacts differently to me. I already know she'll have a breakdown if I tell her she's a guy. If I tell her she's... But she's not too familiar with Kurisu, and they're both girls, so it should be easier if Kurisu... Yeah, see? There you go. That's why I persuaded Kurisu to handle it.
That's how this works, right?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I would rather like Kurisu talk to me about gender stuff than Okabe in any situation ever.
Yeah, but you can also take the words gender stuff out of that sentence and it'll still be true.
I don't know. I'd rather play D&D with Okabe.
Oh yeah, that would be good actually.
So, yeah, see? There I found one. I found one example. So I wait behind Kurisu and watch silently.
What might that be?
Lukako's shy. She was distant with me back when we first met. And I can see she's made a small wall between herself and Kurisu now, too.
I'm just picturing a tiny wall. She's
just there with her Legos.
Yeah.
Slowly built. No, please keep talking. I'm listening to you. Lego wall is now about waist high. On the other hand, Kurisu is very calm, truly reliable. Kurisu puts on a gentle smile and begins her explanation. Good luck. See, now you have to try to do this. Yeah, good luck. Good fucking luck. You thought, Okabe's gonna have all those lines, huh?
Did you know, yeah, I can't salvage this one.
Nani?
What?
Hey.
Cool.
Here's some pseudoscience.
Yeah, here's some random awful pseudoscience for you, Luca. Oh, yeah, I love pseudoscience.
Luca, you're trans. I don't know how to tell you.
By the way, the right brain handles image processing, spatial processing, and comprehensive judgment. Did you know most people only use 10% of their brain? Imagine our potential if we used 100%. The left brain handles things like language and calculation. The right and left brains are connected by the corpus callosum. For now.
Extremely Knuckles the Echidna voice. Oh, my corpus callosum! Oh god, this is such a great episode. How are you doing?
You know how people say that girls are better at multitasking? That can be explained by higher social expectations of them when they're being raised. What?
What the hell is she talking about?
Actually, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Why am I here again?
All of these theories. I like how at the end she's like, actually, yeah, that's all bullshit. Don't even worry about it.
So if you don't mind, I'd like to do an experiment on your corpus callosum.
Oh no.
Which I will cut.
Are we going to experimentally determine Luca's gender?
Oh my god, I fucking hate that.
Is that
I was hoping for the much more wholesome route of a corpus callosotomy.
Oh no. And Luca's just like,
an experiment.
What the fuck is going on here? Why would you? What?
I've heard things about experimenting.
Would you like to experiment with me?
I want to try mapping your brain patterns for some fucking reason.
Yes, this is legitimate.
What's a map?
Baby, don't hurt me. Lukako is clearly frightened. As she should be. We know nothing.
Brainwave mapping. We just take a sample of your brainwaves after we cut your corpus callosum. Anyway, you'll understand if you try it, okay? Okay? It won't hurt a bit.
Come on, let's just do a little science.
Yeah.
It'll be great. Just a little bit. A little bit of science.
Split the brain. Split brain. Do
I
it.
like the idea of Carissa being more like a moral scientist, but also not having a point to anything she does.
No thanks. It'll be okay, I promise. It won't hurt a bit. The more I say this, the more convincing it is, right? Anyway, just come to the lab and we'll...
What kind of perverted old man are you? I lightly chop Karisu on the head.
Ha!
Chop.
What?
What? Don't you what me? What did we come here for? What are we gonna do if you scare Luca away?
I'm just treating her like a valuable test subject.
Go back to the lab, you experiment-loving girl.
Yeah, okay, so that's the thanks I get for going out of my way to help you. I'm gone. You're on your own now.
Thanks for the help. Gender critical Karisu. Oh
No.
Oh no. Actually, Okabe, did you know that you can measure the size of the shit? Actually, you know what? Luca is like the anti-gender crit trans person.
Yeah.
Yeah, she transitioned. Yep, she's female now. What a... I'm sorry, what argument were you using? Anyway, Karisu leaves the shrine with squared shoulders, muttering darkly to herself about science.
About the corpus callosum. What do I do with these fucking brain scissors now? Have to find something else.
Like tosses them in the bushes or something.
Daru, are you at the lab? What was Makise-san talking about?
Well, basically... Do I have to explain it myself after all? You're trans. I know, this isn't how you wanted to come out.
Oh good, we don't have to replay through the whole entire thingy there.
The result is the same, of course. I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window.
Oh no!
Morning now.
Woken up by the discourse.
Oh no! Okabe looks at the window and opens it up. Stop! I don't need to see every time Glinner tweets with a picture, okay? I have him blocked for a reason. That wasn't a joke. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are already chirping. The sun's not too strong yet.
The sun hasn't been lifting lately.
Second time I've woken up like this, though. The first date was a different time. Wait, whatever. In any case, my mental state is exactly the same as back then.
His mental state. Ohio.
Though, through the front door, I hear someone... Stop. My mental state is Ohio 2. You know, the one that replaced Four Corners? I jump up, thinking it's Moeka, but then I realize who it is. Mayuri's got her fucking bitch slapping face on.
Ocarine, there you are.
You sad sack of a man. Mayuri enters and greets me with a disapproving pout. Originally, Mayuri was supposed to stay over at the lab, but last night she got a call from someone and left in a hurry. She probably wanted to see Lukako. Mayushi's very sad that you would try to appropriate the transgender experience in order to tell someone you don't want to go out with them, Okabe. That's really rude.
Mayushi's very disappointed in you.
Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me. Of course. I sigh in frustration. Before I time leaped, this happened on the 14th. Today's the 12th. Since I explained the situation to Lukako early, it looks like Mayuri's protest came early too.
You made Luka-chan cry, didn't you?
I did no such thing.
Luka-chan told me. She said you said she was trans. Why would you say that, Ocarine?
Are you trying to make light of the transgender experience, Okabe? It's not a bludgeon for you to use as the
This entire fucking plot makes zero sense with our edit, so I am fucking sorry, everyone.
I'm trying my best here.
It's so hard.
I'm going to see her now, so don't worry.
No, I'm worried.
I'm more worried than I was before, because you're kind of a dipshit.
Really? Thank goodness. If you weren't gonna apologize, then Mayushi would have to put you in the ground.
I like that there are, like... Mayushi does have some things she will not put up with from Okabe. And transphobia is one of them. Canon.
She is trans colors.
She is. Is she?
Yeah.
Okay. That mail should come any minute now. It actually came. You have to read the mail.
Okabe-san, I have something important to talk to you about. Please come to the shrine when you can. I'll be waiting. Please.
If I go to Yanabayashi Shrine now, Lukako will confess her love and ask me to be her boyfriend.
Please be my boyfriend.
What? But this time, I thought ahead. Christina, help me out here. I start yelling at the development room and begin to hear the sounds of someone moving inside.
Is Chris-chan sleeping? She worked all night, so you shouldn't wake her up.
I know, but I have to do this. Christina, please wake up.
Oh, shut up.
Kurisu comes out of the development room with sleepy eyes.
Chris-chan, tuturu.
Mayushi desu. I'm so sleepy I haven't even put my arm belts on yet. Ha! Last night she fell asleep at the desk. The sleeves of her clothes left a mark on her cheek. Her hair's frayed, her eyes are red. She rubs those red eyes.
What is it?
I'm going to Yanabayashi Shrine. Come with me. It's time for Operation Christina 2.
Okay, I'll get the brain scissors. Until the 15th.
All this accomplishes make it last longer for you, Okabe.
We can
Wait, that's what he wanted.
we can stop before Mayuri-chan is in danger. So, please be my... Please be my
Bookend.
bend. Bookend, I like your version.
Boys to mend. God, how could anyone say no to Luca?
Please be my boyfriend.
Same as before. Only this time I have to be her boyfriend for 4 days instead of just 2. I guess you could say it's a bold proposal. Fortunately, I came prepared. It's time to set Operation Christina 2 into motion. Christina. Kurisu jumps out of the bushes. Hey, so I was up all night reading about gender theory, and you are not going to believe this shit. Okabe, can I borrow your whiteboard? Last time, things got complicated when I added that experiment-loving girl to the conversation. This time I had her watch things from the shadows near the staircase.
The shadows?
The shadows. The shadows. You didn't do the last one. Pardon, gonna need a moment. Turn my back to Lukaku and call Kurisu.
Sup, you filthy normal.
Sorry, that's so funny. I'm sorry, that really is fucking hilarious. Even now, Kurisu's just like, yeah, this is what's important, you fucking normal.
Normie scum.
Who's normie scum? Think about how I feel for once. Did you hear what Luca said just now?
No, fill me in.
Luca's right behind me. I can still hear your entire conversation.
They're both just, like, on either side, just turned facing away, talking into their phones while Luca
You
just
weren't
stands
listening?
there. How am I supposed to listen from all the way over here?
She can fast until the 15th.
Roger. And why are you asking me? Just grant Urushibara-san's wish.
But it's Luca. I've known her for so long. It would be... And I've never known how to confess my feelings for her until now.
What's wrong with her? I mean, look how cute she is.
But... Her being trans is just your own hang-up, you asshole. Be less transphobic. Kurisu, your characterization is different from yesterday to today. I know.
And in fact,
I read.
from minute to minute, it's almost like we're trying to paste this together on the fly.
I know, I've been reading all night long.
From my perspective, she's always been a girl.
Same from my perspective.
That line works.
Aww. She's always been a girl from my perspective too, but
Just give up. Bye.
But I can't get ally points for dating her now when she sits. That is how Okabe would think about it. She hung up. Damnable! Why did I even bring her along?
Exactly.
What a useless assistant.
Why indeed.
I stuff my phone into my pocket and head back to Lukako.
Were you on the phone with Makise-san?
I could hear both ends of your conversation. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh. You looked like you were having fun. I never have fun.
No, nonsense. You misunderstand. Hanging out with Christina is not fun. It is an exercise. Is this pressure? Is she applying psychological pressure?
So...
Lukako fidgets restlessly.
Your answer.
Please be my boyfriend. A four-day trial relationship.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor! Will these 4 days feel long or short? I mean, sure.
The Luca's in the background and then an identical sprite that's less blurry in the foreground. I hope we get another one on the right. If not, fix it in post, please.
Don't make me do this. This has to go up in less than 12 hours.
Fix it in post.
I mean, sure, Lukako is cute. She's very slender and delicate, especially around the waist, and her skin is white as alabaster. Even...
Oh?
Even before she was cis somehow, I occasionally found myself mesmerized by her girlish demeanor.
Yeah.
Lukako is cis now, which means things would be different than how I imagined them.
Nice. Tactful.
But still.
They did it.
I'm on a mission. And that mission is to get back to 1% divergence so we can get the IBN 5100. This is an unfortunate casualty. However...
My only mission is to get more Luca sprites on that screen. We're at 3, which is already, like... This is very good, but I think we can go further.
Any more that's gonna start doing like... Oh, wait, hold on. That's a spoiler. Never mind. For a different game.
Okay.
I need to accomplish that mission to save Mayuri. If I go out with Lukako and fall in love with her, then what will happen when I go back to the previous timeline? How am I going to forget that we dated for so long? The fact that she's trans has no bearing on this whatsoever.
But I also like that, like, he recognizes that, like, oh, if I well you see it's not like I didn't still like her in the original timeline. I just don't know how would I maintain self-control. Yeah, sure, yeah, I'm not interested in that, I swear. Chaser Kyoma.
Oh no, that's even worse. That's like the worst take. How did you find that? You made it. Oh wow. How'd you make it worse?
I believe you'll find Kyoma made it worse.
Going out with Luca isn't the problem. I mean, I still have my reservations, but cuteness is justice, right? The real source of my hesitation is the thought of what happens afterwards. How am I supposed to go back to being her friend after knowing we were so close and intimate for so long?
Exactly.
The problem isn't Lukako, but my own heart. Besides, I'm supposed to be saving Mayuri, not going out on dates.
Funny how it just keeps turning out that way. That's
Yeah,
really
right?
weird, huh? It's almost
But
like
on
I'm
the
in
other
some
hand-
sort of visual novel.
On the other hand, Lukako's cooperation is essential to saving Mayuri.
They just
I
put
won't
her
get anywhere.
transparent in front of herself.
Yeah, trans. Parent. I won't get anywhere if I reject Lukako and make her cry. For the sake of my goal, I must overcome the problems of my heart. That's it. The hesitation he has now is how he's going to go back to just being Luca's friend after knowing they've dated for so long.
Canonically.
Yep. This is that.
But also, canonically.
But also canonically, I'll do it. I'll take Lukako's deal. But if we're going to do this, I tell myself, there's one rule you must follow. You must not fall in love with Lukako. Even if it means trampling on, crosses out, my heart, I must not fall in love. Fall in love and things could get complicated.
Briskly along.
Moving.
Okay.
He's just remembering his French friend, Guy. Just don't forget, we need to save Mayuri. Very well.
Nah?
お前と付き合おう15日の夕方までだが
I'll go out with you, but only until the 15th. Tears immediately fall from Lukako's eyes.
なぜ泣く
Wait, why are you crying?
Sniff.
Sniffle.
I'm happy.
Nothing makes me happier than manipulating people into knowing my boyfriend. I feel like we're glossing over that, but that's also totes not okay.
I was sure that you'd say no. I mean,
Yeah, I know, but come on.
thank goodness. Thank goodness. Sniff.
Her face is red and her eyes are wet with tears, yet she's really happy. Seeing her like this, all shy and embarrassed, but happy at the same time, makes me feel...
But I feel...
'Cause I feel I can always show my... no. She's too cute! I mustn't fall in love, but I'm about to already! Why does every single one of her actions have to be so cute? She must be doing it on purpose, there's no other way. Lukako's cuteness is a terror of the universe.
SCP.
SCP level cuteness. Keter class cuteness.
Okabe-san.
なんだ
Yo, what? I'm here. Hi, Okabe desu. Lukako wipes her tears away.
その明日
Tomorrow. Duh.
Da? Badi da badai? What does she mean by da?
うん
デートに連れてってください
Please take me on a date.
Oh, on a date.
なんだと
What did you say? What you say? A date. True, when a couple goes somewhere together, that's called a date.
So I've heard.
It would be a really dick move if I refused to go on a date right after we started going out.
行くのは問題ないどこ
That would be a dick move, Okabe. Okay, but where? No? Try again. I thought I had more time to dip in for coffee there.
You always have time to dip in for coffee.
Doesn't look like she's got a place in mind.
岡部さんの行きたいところに連れてってください
I want to go where you want to go, Okabe-san.
つまり岡部さんが好きな場所を知りたいから。
I want to know more about the places you frequent, Okabe-san.
He's gonna take her to May Queen, isn't he?
So
So in other words, she wants me to decide for her. It's really unfair to be so cute. People will forgive you for anything you say. Incidentally, this is how I wound up with my current wife. Hi, honey.
Hi, what's up?
How are you?
It me?
Yep, it's you and your cuteness.
No, I'm not cute. I'm very serious and imposing.
Narrator. She was in no way serious nor imposing. I scratched my head in thoughts.
How rude.
プランは明日までに
Then I'll come up with a plan by tomorrow. Today, should we just like Netflix and chill or something? For now, I just want to get out of this sickeningly sweet atmosphere that's brewing. So is that a no on the Netflix? We could play Mario Kart. We arranged to meet tomorrow morning. Then I quickly leave the shrine behind. I breathe a sigh of relief at the sparsity of pedestrians on Mansebashi Bridge? Did I get that right?
I'm not sure.
それで
Well,
Looks like you found your arm belts. Kurisu is walking behind me. She was completely useless.
結局付き合うことになったの。まあ漆原さんのリアクション見てたらなんとなく予想はつくけど。
did you agree to go out with her? Well, I can kind of guess based on Urushibara-san's reaction.
お前見ていたのか
Wait, you saw that?
岡部が見てろと言ったんだろ。
You told me to watch, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I was expecting her to give me advice. I guess I should have known better.
Yeah.
Kurisu, you expecting me to give you fucking advice? What? Who the hell do you think I am? We're going on a date tomorrow.
Yeah.
Kurisu makes a small nasal sound. Excuse me. She hasn't been making eye contact.
狂気のマッドサイエンティストさんって女子高生とデートしたりするのね。ちっとも狂気じゃないな。
Our insane mad scientist is dating a high school girl. That's not insane at all.
Yeah. Damn you, Kurisu. Must you always be so cynical? Must you always be so cyclical? Cylindrical? Let's just ignore her and get back to the lab.
Kurisu cylinder.
Master Cylinder! But just as I quicken my pace, she grabs my shoulder and pulls me back. I almost fall down backwards.
何をする
What was that for?
ごめん。ちょっとイライラしてて。言い方がきつくなった。
Sorry, I didn't mean to be snippy. I just didn't realize you were normie scum.
Kurisu doesn't tell me what she's irritated about. Instead, she starts rubbing her temples.
They just left the
マユ
temple.
リを助けるために
Stop
この
this.
選択をしたのに。私も考え方を切り替える。
You made this choice to save Mayuri, so I'll change my way of thinking too.
で、明日デートするにしてもプランはあるの？
Anyway, do you have any plans for your date tomorrow?
Date plans. Ugh. I told Lukako I'd come up with something by tomorrow. So far, I've made no progress. Can't help but feel uneasy about the whole thing, even though I'm doing it to save Mayuri.
どうなのよ。
Well, do you?
This calls for Ho and Kyoma.
助手よお前に一言言っておく
I only have one thing to say, assistant mine.
アイザック・ニュートンと同じく IQ170 に生まれついたこの俺法王院キョーマーは狂気のマッドサイエンティストである
I am the great Ho and Kyoma, a mad scientist with an IQ rivaling that of Isaac Newton
そ
himself.
れで
And
当然マッドサイエンティストである以上 興味があるのは女よりも研究であり、世界を影で操る支配構造の破壊。
Naturally, as a mad scientist, I have no interest in this thing mortals call love. My incredible brain is devoted to the destruction of the system that controls the world and the birth of a new age of chaos.
You're obviously a virgin. Thank you very...
Oof.
Huh? Pretend you didn't just hear that.
Damn you, assistant! How dare you point out the truth so bluntly? I will not forget this insult.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Oof! And what about you? Your experience must be vast indeed, if you think you can lecture me about it. I don't miss Christina's grimace. That's what I thought. You spend all your time on research, so you've got zero experience, don't you? You must have been awfully lonely in America, huh?
Shut up. What's wrong with being a virgin?
Nothing. It's just weird that they named an entire state out of the fact that the queen couldn't get any.
Ha!
How'd you know about Virginia? Just real quick, I'd like to take a little sidebar to let everyone know that the idea of virginity is such a flawed concept in and of itself. Not only does it come from like very heterosexual based ideas of relationships, it also carries with this notion that of purity that is just not. It's not how it works.
Yeah.
That's not what sex is about. Sex doesn't have to be about virginity, and it doesn't have to be about... Ugh. You know what? No, I'm not the person to tell you about this.
Way to find that out like
Halfway.
a quarter of the way into the lecture.
Right? You're on the internet. You know how to do it. You don't need me to tell you how to find stuff out. Just know that measuring yourself based on virginity is not a healthy nor productive way of measuring your self-worth nor your relationships. That's it. That's all SK has to say on the matter.
The healthy way of measuring your self-worth is in kiloparsecs per fortnight.
Wait, is that a legit unit of measure?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Kiloparsecs per fortnight. I don't know. I've never played any, so I don't know how one gets a kiloparsec. Is that like 14 kills in a row? 15? What is happening in this game still? Are we talking about virgins still?
Oh, we're playing a video game.
Oh, right, we're playing a video game. Ugh. Thankfully, it's early morning, but there's still a few pedestrians grinning at Kurisu.
Let's get out of here.
Kurisu starts to hurry away. What is with the positioning in this?
She's sitting down.
Oh, okay. Wait, are we going on a practice date today with Kurisu?
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
Yes, it is.
And look where we're at.
Yup. What's important for a first date is to make a good impression.
Wait, how should we be trusting her advice if she thinks we're a filthy normie now? Oh, she's played enough Atome games, huh?
An unclean appearance is out of the question. A haircut is especially important. Long hair looks dirty, so it's no good. Unless it's like that cool Bishonen hair. Like, yeah, that like, I could be convinced. For clothes, you should wear something exactly the right size. Though it may be trendy, especially in Akiba, for young men to wear baggy clothes. It looks sloppy, so it's not good.
Hot take, if you're going out on a date with someone to get to know each other and it's a casual thing, wear what you wear. Hot take right there. Why exactly am I in a maid cafe getting date advice from my younger assistant, who is also a girl? That sounds like a light novel title.
Counterpoint, wear what they wear.
Better, you know what? Wear what?
Outfit swap.
There you go.
Get to know each
First
other.
date outfit swap. That is definitely, that's an 80% relatable date tip right there. Date tip number 1.
Immediately steal hoodie.
Wear each other's outfits. Before the date, go to each other's houses, inspect each other's clothing, and pick out something that will fit you. Then on the day of, arrive dressed as each other, imitating each other's mannerisms. The goal is to convince the other person that they are and that you are indeed them. Whoever causes an existential crisis first wins the date.
On the first date, conversation tends to break due to mutual nervousness. What's important is to play conversation catch.
一方的に話すだけでは相手が楽しいはずがない。特に女性は会話をするのが大好きなので、むしろ男性は女性の話を聞く側に回ってあげるべき。
One-sided conversations aren't fun for the other side, but they're fun for me. I'm pretty good at them. Girls like to talk, so the guy should try to keep the conversation going.
ただ聞くだけではなく、きちんと相槌を打つことが必要。そうすることで女性は話をちゃんと聞いてくれる人だと思うはず。
Not just by listening. Throwing in appropriate responses is also necessary. Responsiveness gives the girl the impression that you're really listening to her, which you aren't.
80% relatable. Date tip number 2. When you're on a date, remember, it's important to not talk to your date. Let them talk to you, and only talk to you. Do not respond. Do not make eye contact. Do not gesticulate or move your body in any way to acknowledge that you are hearing them.
A solemn, mournful silence is ideal.
Just let them talk at you until they get the idea and shut their mouth. That way you can continue on a normal, peaceful date. You can tell our advice is good because we ended up married.
Basically, you need to be the opposite of yourself.
とりあえず普通に喋ることから始めないと。あ、例のバカっぽい高笑いは当然禁止ってことで。
Anyway, focus on acting like a normie. For now. No more of that idiotic laughter.
Yes, remember, when you go out on a date with someone, act like someone entirely different, because that is what attracted them to you, not what you showed up until the point they asked you out. Remember that. When someone asks you out on a date, change your entire personality. That is what they are looking for. That is what they are trying to get at. Hey, I think you're pretty cool. We should go out on a date. But only if you're entirely different when we go out there. That's why I'm asking you. I'm asking you out on the assumption that your future self is going to be more interesting than your current self.
Well, to be fair, you will
Okay.
in the future be going out with their future self.
Yeah, okay, oh, you know what I mean.
So, it's really a question about continuity of personhood.
Okay, shut...
No.
Shh.
I
Stop
won't
it.
log off.
But remember, any of those personality traits that attracted them to you in the first place, get rid of them.
Why can't I have philosophy hour if you get to have
Fine.
dating tip
Go
hour?
ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's
No,
too late.
No,
I don't
no.
have
I will
anything
talk
anymore.
I will talk about philosophy of personhood with you. Okay, go ahead.
No, it's
Start
too
us
late.
off.
No,
Start
it's
us off.
too late. It's
No,
too
it's
late.
not.
I ran out. You're
What
too
do you mean?
heavy-handed with girls. You talk too pompously. You fire off nonsensical delusions.
But what if I want to talk about it now?
Okay, you can.
Also, you're like slouching down really far away from the microphone. I'm gonna have to get you a seatbelt or something.
Just like a full body brace that holds me upright in position.
There you go. Hey, you're just reading out of a dating manual, so you've got no right to look down on me, you American virgin. That sounds like a 80s gross out film. Since neither of us knows anything about romance, we're studying out of a dating manual we bought on the way here.
誰がメリケン処女だ
They're literally reading from a pickup artist book. That explains so much. Who are you calling an American virgin?
8PR dating tip number 3. Those books, the game, pickup artist manuals, those are actually perfect.
False.
Those are perfect
They're not
dating signals
perfect.
because they tell
Don't
you exactly
listen.
who to avoid. If you see someone with a book like that, run. Run far away. Do not tell them you have left. Do not tell them where you are going. Cut off all contact with that person and never speak to them again. You can thank us later. Please leave your 8PR dating tip success stories in the comments below. Let us know how we have improved your love life.
I'll leave mine.
Oh no, comment. I, Vivian, have left SK.
No, bad comment. I don't like that one.
No, it's okay. Who else but you?
はいはい童貞をつ
Yeah, sure thing, virgin.
知ってる一度も侵入を許していない砦は頼もしくて一度も侵入に成功しない兵士は頼りないっていう格言
There's a saying, a fortress is judged by how many attacks it repulses. A soldier is judged by how many fortresses he takes. Anyway,
If you're wondering where toxic masculinity came into dating, here you go.
Anyway, I'm thinking a lot about sieging down fortresses as I tend to on dates. Can I tell you about my strategy for overtaking the Maginot Line?
I'm thinking of buying a halberd.
I'm thinking of sending soldiers over the top on gliders.
Really? How's that work?
It's worth a shot.
Alright.
それは格言じゃないだろ
Now you're pushing me away from the mic. This is so good.
I'm trying so hard.
You are. I like it. I'm impressed with you. I'm impressed with you. People, tell Vivian how happy you are that you can hear Vivian.
Praise me.
I'm sorry. Awareness internet. I'm sorry. I did not mean to detonate you. I'm sorry.
I changed my name to raise awareness.
That's not a saying. Don't look so proud of yourself.
確かになんだか虚しくなってきた
You're right. That's not a saying. I was thinking about strategy games again. I'm sorry. This is a dumb argument.
でもこのデートマニュアルって結構面白いこと書いてあるな
Anyway, this dating manual actually says some pretty interesting things about siege technology. Page 57 about the applications of trebuchets for dating.
You're gonna backstab him with a siege weapon?
Yes.
Kurisu flips through the manual on top of the table.
自分はさりげなく車道側を歩くとか
Like, when walking down the street, and everybody that you meet has a different point of view.
明日のデートで
Or, and I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day.
Day!
Okay, for your date tomorrow, make sure you follow those rules.
8PR dating rule number 4.
Arthur.
Arthur. Just watch Arthur. The cartoon Arthur featuring Arthur. The aardvark named Arthur. Everything I learned about dating I learned from Mr. Ratbird. I wonder if I can really be that careful.
No.
No.
清潔なハンカチを持っていくこと。女の子が公園のベンチに座るときはすぐに広げてあげること。
And after that, there's carry a clean handkerchief, spread it out when the girl goes to sit on a park bench.
And after that, it says carry an extra dueling glove with you and use it to slap anyone who stares at you. Write down the name of your second tier. I'm not her butler.
Wow, I just realized I've had to wear gloves all the time due to pandemic at work for months now, and I haven't yet challenged anyone to a duel with them.
That'd be bad. You'd be getting corona on them. Pick a different
Presumably not.
Yeah, well, no, because they're on the gloves and not on your hand.
But I'm also constantly covering them in sterilization cleaning supplies.
Alright, cool. Yeah, go ahead. 8PR dating tip number 5. Slap anyone you see with the glove you own. Whichever glove you're wearing, just do it.
And then duel them.
And then duel them. That's what the book says.
That's what the book says. Don't believe anything you see in books. Those can't be trusted.
Oh my god, I'd never trust a book.
When it's time to eat, avoid fast food of all kinds. Family restaurants are borderline acceptable. Anything else depends on your budget.
8PR dating tip number 6. Always go on dates you can't afford. Remember, when you're going out with someone, it's important to spend more money than you actually have. This is what attracts someone to you. Fiscal irresponsibility. I know I only fell for Vivian when she tried to buy a car during one of our dates.
False. I am not allowed to own a car or drive a car. It's illegal.
It raised too much awareness.
And also, I'd go to jail.
You wouldn't go to jail.
I'd go to jail if I drove a car.
Nah.
I don't have a license.
Nah. APR dating tip number 7. You don't need a license.
Jail isn't real.
Jail isn't real. Abolish all prisons.
How could I abolish them if they're not real?
Shit. Where are the family restaurants in Akiba?
Arrive at the meeting place at least 15 minutes early. Tardiness is unacceptable.
15 minutes early.
Then you just need to decide where to take her. Movies, art galleries, strolling through town, and food are all safe.
I see. It's easier than I thought.
These two chuckle fucks trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
I was under the impression the first date required going to a beautiful beach resort, exchanging your first kiss bathed in the light of a setting sun, and stuff like that. You know, from all the romance novels I've read.
He absolutely has.
8PR dating tip number... What are we on? 8? 7?
3.
Number 8PR dating tip number 3. Read tons of romance novels and understand that's exactly how it happens in real life. All romance novels are documentaries of someone.
Ah, that's really romantic. I mean, that's Virgin Imagination at full throttle. You've read too much manga. These two chuckle fucks having no idea what to do and just furiously sniping at each other and being like,
honestly, this
it's
is
not like I care, Baka.
This is the beginning of a rom-com right here.
Yeah. Being like, wait, this was the first date all along.
Oh, besides, your date's a minor, so don't even think about
Yeah.
What do you take me for, Kurisu? That...
Yeah.
What do you mean, your lecture?
That just about covers it. Well, was my lecture helpful?
You read it out of a book.
Well, consider your college lectures.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Sometimes that's all you get.
APR dating tip number 9. Never go to a hotel on the first date. You might be thinking, wait, but the convention we wanted to attend is taking place at a hotel.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. Don't do it. In fact, it's not safest to go to a hotel until at least date number 18, 19 if you want to be absolutely certain. Anything before that, it's just premature.
お前のレクチャーではなくマニュアル本のレクチャーだろ
You mean the manuals lecture? Heyo. Anyway, strolling around town counts as a date, huh? In that case, I don't have to waste money. Hey, you know what? Dating efficiently is very important.
誰かとデートするのかにゃ
Nya nya? Kyoma, are you going on a date, nya?
APR dating tip number 10. Some of my favorite dates were actually just walking around town and going to places I hadn't seen before, like nature parks, trails I hadn't been on, going out to some of the state parks.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking in nice places can be a very enjoyable date. Shit, that was a legit date tip.
Fix that in post. Fix it in
APR dating
post.
tip number 11, always wear cat ears. You might be wondering, wait, what if I'm not a furry? What if I don't really find any enjoyment in wearing cat ears?
You'll get used to it.
It's irrelevant. You need to start now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people won't know that you're on a date. Cat ears are the universal way of saying, hey, the two of us are on a date together. Fuck off. You gonna read your line? Or
I
am
already fucking did, like,
Oh.
5 minutes ago.
Ferris comes to our table carrying drinks.
お待たせしましたアイスコーヒーになりますにゃ
Thanks for waiting. I'll prepare your iced coffee, nyan.
As usual, she pours in milk and syrup right in front of me. Karisu watches this with great interest. I guess this is her awakening as a lesbian. This is her first time.
I never knew girls came in cat variants with coffee.
Okay. APR dating tip number 14. Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, scratch that.
Okay.
Coffee is all the tips.
Right? Coffee.
Tea is fine,
Tea
too.
is acceptable. Whatever it is that your warm, sometimes caffeinated beverages, it's always good. Always. If you never know what to do, hey, let's go get a coffee. APR dating tip number 15. Browsing a bookstore. These two tips can be combined if the bookstore indeed oh, you're drinking coffee now. Thank you. If the bookstore you're visiting indeed has a coffee place in it. Oh, I should keep moving. I was like,
Is Mayushi the lucky girl, nya?
Ferris winks at me playfully while stirring Karisu's iced coffee. I like how Karisu assumes that there's no way it could be, or Ferris assumes there's no way it could be Karisu.
Yeah. Mayushi's been happy lately. Oh, I guess there's one thing I'm a little sad about. But if you add everything up, I'm 120% satisfied with my life.
How does she
Wide
already know
face.
we're dating someone else?
It's Mayushi. Mayushi knows everything.
Then there's no way for us to respond to that. Why would you think that?
違うのかにゃ
I love her. Yeah.
じゃあ
Nya? Not her, nya? Then...
Looks at Karisu, looks back at Okabe with a really confused look. Really? Ferris Ferris looks at
こ
Karisu.
の子なのにゃ
Is it her, nya?
Where? Where?
いやこいつは助手だ
No, she's my assistant. Ferris looks confused. Is it me? Karisu and I exchange a glare sharper than a sword's blade. I swear, sparks are flying.
じゃあ別の子なのにゃ今日待ってばいろんな子に手を出しすぎだにゃ
Then some other girl, nya? Kyoma, you tomcat. You're making moves on too many girls, nya.
Nothing we have done can be construed as making a move on anyone. We are a bumbling idiot of a man.
ほん
Nothing we do has
い
been...
ろんな子に手を出しすぎなのか
Uh-huh. So you're making moves on too many girls, huh?
Karisu, you of all people should know that that is literally impossible for Okabe. What nonsense. Well, I guess I did hug Ferris. But that was on the 14th, so when a time leapt to the 12th, it was undone. I shake off a pang of loneliness and return to the conversation. The next day finds me strolling around Akiba with Lukaku. Dating tip number 25. Wear a skull hairpin. You might be wondering, wait, how am I supposed to keep all this stuff in my hair together? Now first I have cat ears, now I have a skull hairpin? What else are you going to make me put on? Please look at APR dating tips number 65 through 72. These all constitute various things that you must wear in your hair during your date.
Number 71 will surprise you.
Okay, that was funny. The next day finds me strolling around Akiba with Lukaku.
次はどこに行きましょうか。
So, where to next?
Event number 1, lunch in a family restaurant, is already complete. I took care of the bill, and now we are back out in the heat. Hey, arrived. We got the entire day planned out in my head. Next event is...
街をブラブラするとしよう。
How about we take a walk around town?
Okay.
It's Obon holiday, so Akiba is crowded. To avoid the crowds, we end up walking through the back streets.
So much to do, so much to see.
So, what's wrong with taking the back streets, huh? Guess you'll never know if you don't go. You're just gonna... Wow, okay.
We did the gag.
APR dating tip number 30. Don't date someone who's gonna leave you hanging when you're fucking smash-mouthing. Jesus Christ.
It's okay,
Wow.
we can smash mouths later.
No, it's you've lost the opportunity to smash mouths. My plan is to walk with Lukaku all the way to Ueno and back. That should be enough, right?
He thinks about it in terms of distance.
I walk quickly.
A
This
brisk
conversation
jog.
thing isn't going so well. I tried to follow the guide's advice to be a good listener, but Luka goes silent by nature. She doesn't really start talking on her own. Even at the family restaurant, the words we exchanged were mostly just things like, "It's crowded today," "It's delicious," and "It was delicious." It will be delicious.
It will have been delicious.
Dating tip, APR dating tip number 37. Mess around with your verb tenses. Always use an exotic tense. Like the, what's the pluperfect tense? I know it's a thing. That's all I know. Use the pluperfect tense, whatever that is.
Fuck, I can't believe I don't fucking remember
It will
that.
be pluperfect.
Generations of Latin teachers glaring down at me from the afterlife.
I think it was a mistake to just wander around, especially since we've ended up in a residential area with no interesting scenery whatsoever.
Had been, right? That's pluperfect?
I do not know.
Anyway, fuck it. Okabe-san?
Lukaku speaks up. She's a few steps behind me.
なんだ
Yeah? How is Operation Walk going? I stop and turn around. Lukaku catches up and we start walking together again.
覚えていますか？
Do you remember
The
21st
21st night of September.
about the first time you and I met?
Yeah, I do. Of course, what I actually remember is how I met Lukaku on a previous world line. It was during Golden Week in May. I was searching Akiba for materials to build a new future gadget when I saw Lukaku in her Miko garb, surrounded by some cameramen.
やめてください。無理です。
Please stop. I can't.
お願いします。写真を一枚撮らせてもらうだけでいいんで。
I agree.
Please, let me take just one photo.
そのコスプレ
That cosplay is super moe. I've never seen such a cute Miko cosplayer before.
これはコスプレじゃなくて
This isn't cosplay.
できれば可愛らしいポーズ取ってもらえるとめっちゃ嬉しいんだけど。
If you could make a cute pose, I'd be super happy.
じゃああれだよ俺。ニコニコオーバードライブのめぐみだ。
Do that thing, you know, that thing that I sent you.
聞いた。それ最高。めぐみだ知ってるよね。やってくれる。
Yeah, that would be awesome. You know Megumi-tan, right? Could you do it for us? 8PR dating tip number 75. Make sure to ask random people you meet on the street to do incredibly personal things for you. Make sure to ask probing, invasive questions of them without knowing them. This will get you very much success.
I don't know, sorry.
なんでそんな嫌がるわけ？コスプレして秋葉に来たのって写真撮られるためなわけでしょ？なのに嫌がるとかおかしくない？
What's wrong? If you come to Akiba in cosplay, that means you want people to take your picture, right?
そうだよ。それとも俺たちがキモいから拒否ってるわけ？
That's right, or you're rejecting us because we're losers.
違います。これはコスプレじゃなくて
No, it's just, this isn't cosplay.
To be honest, the Miko garb fascinated me. Because Miko are sacred, chosen to serve the gods. I know college girls are doing it for money these days, but as far as I'm concerned, that's sacrilege. As is demanding to photograph a sacred Miko. I couldn't let it pass.
そこのカメラ小僧ども。
You with the cameras. Eh?
なんだよ君。
Who are you?
Oh,
この俺を知らないだろ。俺の名はハーイン・キョーマ。神が地上に具現せし灰色の脳細胞の持ち主にして世界に根底をもたらす狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
who am I? I am the great Hoenn Kyoma, bearer of the mightiest brain since Einstein himself, the insane mad scientist who will bring chaos to the world.
Anyway, take low-angle photos of me instead.
Huh? Well, yeah. That's funny. What's with this guy?
マジきち。
He's nuts.
それぐらいでやめておけ。そのミコが嫌がっている。
Stop right there. This Miko clearly does not want your attention.
なんという中二病ですか。
Get out of here, Chinibyo.
かっこよく女の子を助けてセックルに持ち込もうとしてんじゃねえ。下心見え見え。これだからドキュンは。
You trying to be cool and save a girl for smacks in return? You're just another pervert.
ドキュンはお前たちだ。か弱い女子に男二人でまとわりつき、あまつさえ変態写真を撮りたいと懇願するとは、オタクのプライドすら捨てたか。
Look in the mirror when you say that. You're the ones harassing this frail girl, forcing her to take perverted pictures. Have you no otaku pride?
僕は
I don't have any otaku pride. Maybe they'll respect me.
それは単なる
You just caught what you were doing. Nice.
秋葉を歩く資格はないと知れ。
A cameraman who frightens Hatsune Miko is no cameraman at all. He's nothing but low-life scum, unfit to walk the holy streets of Akiba.
なんだと。可愛い三次元女子をローアングルから狙うのはみんなやってるだろう。
What? Everyone's aiming for low-angle shots of cute 3D girls.
のくせにお高く止まるなって言いたいね。秋葉にコスプレしてきてる時点で無差別に取られても文句言えないでしょ。マジで。
Amateur cosplayers should take what they get. When you cosplay in Akiba, you're asking to get photographed. That's how it works.
8PR dating tip number 47. Cosplay is not consent.
Good tip.
Good tip. Wait, that's an actual dating tip. Actually, that's not a dating tip. That's just a life tip.
Yeah. No, I'm...
男です。
Not cosplaying. Instantly, our jaws dropped to the ground.
僕なんかとっても意味ない。
So, there's no point in photographing me.
Lukako murmured sadly.
マジで
Really? That's not cosplay?
こんな可愛い子が男のはずが。
No way! It's such a realistic outfit. How could it not be cosplay?
Yeah.
I told you. I'm not cosplay.
ありません。
I told you this isn't cosplay. I work at a shrine.
Cool.
Just gonna do some phrenology here. How's that?
Cool.
Wait, is that only bones?
What?
Hmm.
I thought... Yeah, I have no opinion on the name for different types of bullshit pseudoscience
Yeah,
that
fair
don't
enough.
fucking matter. Briskly along.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't have an Adam's apple down there.
What
that
ki-
would be really weird.
What are you? What? No. What? Dating tip. APR dating tip number 87. If you have an Adam's apple, one of your genitalia shouldn't be. I won't judge you for it, but you might want to tell a doctor about that.
Yeah. If you have a goat's head that constantly screams blasphemies against the Lord, though, that's fine.
That's fine. You might have summoned Satan at some point.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's fine. You're good. You're good.
Play Sabat.
Sabat is great. Man, if only we had played that on the channel at some
Yeah.
point.
紛らわしいな。
What the hell? This is fraud. I only came for cosplays of Shrine Miko. Not for the actual thing.
男なのに巫女服着てるとかマジ吉だろ。取らなくてよかった。騙された気分だよ。
Oof.
Wow.
Oof.
Really laying it on here.
Just really, yep, just, these are the best episodes.
Yeah.
They left the place, mumbling complaints to themselves all the while. Those bastards were a disgrace to otaku everywhere. Daru would have said something like,
Someone this cute can't be a girl. Etc.
no, Daru. Reminds me of that one Decooters video. Actually, no. Okay, there. No, not. Hmm. Hmm?
いや
Don't worry about it. It's nothing.
僕みたいな男を助けてがっかりですよね。
But you're disappointed that you saved me, aren't you?
期待に添えなくてすみません。
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you go out of your way.
名前は
What's your name?
漆原
Eh?
ルカです。
Urushibara. Luca.
なぜ俺に謝った
Why are you apologizing?
だって
I'm just sorry in general.
Honestly, I don't know how to stop.
I can't help it. I read about Canada once.
It matters not.
お前が男だろうが女だろうが関係ないだがその悲願だ根性気に入らないな
It matters not what your gender is. We need to work on that inferiority complex of yours.
Here, have the sword.
I mean, yeah, it's jumping ahead a little bit, but yes.
ついてこいお前にいいものをやるそのアイテムさえあればお前は勇気をお前の中に眠る真の力の存在にも
Come with me, I shall bestow upon you a mighty gift, an item that will give you courage. I'm sure you, too, have noticed the power that sleeps inside of you.
えー
Eh?
どうした力が欲しくないのか
What's wrong? You desire power, don't you?
力ですか？
Power? But I'm baby.
お前に力を与えることができるさあ求め欲しろ力を誰にも負けないお前だけの力を求めるのだ
Indeed, I can grant you power. All you need is the will, the desire, the hunger. Never again will you fear a camera lens.
I'm no longer baby. I want power.
APR dating tip number 44. Want power.
でも見ませんでした。
After that, we went to Blade Works, the mall sword shop. And you bought me Samidare George. I didn't expect that.
Well, I didn't expect she'd actually come with me. But when she did, I realized that she had potential. That's why I bought her the 980 yen, tax included, demon sword. The $10 demon sword Samidare George.
To be fair, it could break a camera.
Yeah, that's true.
It would work perfectly.
Afterwards, Lukaku and I went through intense training to develop the Seishin Zanma School of Swordmanship. In retrospect, I can't believe I said all that ridiculous stuff. It makes me want to crawl in a hole and hide.
とてもびっくりしましたけど、でも岡部さんがあの時言ってくれた、そんなことはどうでもいい。
Oh my fucking god, I just put something together from zero.
嬉しかったんです。
You'll have to tell me when we're done
Yeah.
here.
I was really surprised when you said it didn't matter, but at the same time, it really made me happy.
変ですよね。そんな言葉に感動しちゃうなんて。
It's strange, huh? Those words really moved me.
Lukako's cheeks turn rosy pink. Her blush is too powerful. I have to look away.
でもその言葉があったから
Ever since you said those words,
だから好きになったんです。
I've liked you. The sword helped also.
Honestly, okay, APR dating tip number 54. If someone hands you a sword, probably dating material right there. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. Is she saying what I think she's saying? But... Does that mean Lukaku's been in love with me this entire time? My mind goes blank. Oh god. I don't know how to reciprocate with someone that cute.
And who has a sword.
And who has a sword.
Curse you, past self.
By the time I drop her off back at the shrine, I'm worn out physically and mentally. We ended up walking for 4 hours straight, which was tiring, but my mental exhaustion is greater. In the end, we didn't talk much. We just walked.
Constant power walking.
今日はすごく楽しかったです。
Today was really fun.
そうか
Really? She's just saying that out of consideration. I can tell she's forcing her smile. All through the date, I couldn't stop thinking about the time Luca fell in love with me, so I barely made conversation at all. That manual was completely useless. If you want a real dating manual, try getting the APR dating manual. 100 tips to improve your dating game. In this world line, Luca... This world line is different, so Luca's memories might be inconsistent with mine from when she met me. Nailed it. But even with that inconsideration, Lukako's story still felt out of place.
それでは
Smooch!
So,
8PR dating tip number 50... what numbers haven't we used?
3.
3. APR dating tip number 3. Smooch!
Only if you want.
Only if you want, only if both people want to. But smooching is good and encouraged. Lukako fidgets as she whispers.
なんだ
What is it?
そのまた明日
Well, tomorrow.
Can we just Netflix and chill? It's been a long...
Can we sword fight? I've been hungering for this duel for so long. I must surpass my former master.
Can we sword... So good. Well, that's not how I imagined we were going to sword fight the first time. I like the idea that Okabe's already had this future set out with Luca, and not in like a chaser way, just in like, oh, she's really cute. I can't wait. At some point, I want to ask her out. Not that he's being just that he was interested in Luca, and that's how things shook out, including in Okabe's mind, sword fighting. She wants to go on a date again tomorrow. I mean, we are a couple and we are going out, and that means we like each other, and it's summer break right now, so it's natural to go on a date every day.
明日も岡部さんと一緒にいた
I
いです
want to be with Okabe-san again tomorrow.
どうも
Thanks.
ダメですか
Is that okay?
ダメなんてことはないうん本当に
Of course it is. Yes, of course.
よかった
Thank goodness.
Lukako smiles again. She looks happy and relieved. Seeing her like this makes incomprehensible feelings well up inside of me.
それじゃあまた明日
Well, see you tomorrow. Bring your finest blade.
I feel a huge weight on my shoulders. The weight from the sword I've been carrying across my back. Another date tomorrow. Where can I get my sword polished in such short time? Tomorrow. I'll love you. Tomorrow.
It's only a day away.
おかえり
Nailed it. Well, join us on next episode when we go on the date tomorrow.
Will be Baccarin.
Back. Oh, nice. And please let us know if any of these dating tips have been successful. We want to hear how many dates you have been on that have used our dating tips. Please let us know.
Number 3 is especially important.
Yeah, all of them.
Wait,
are
we didn't use number 3.
All of them. Oh, hold on. Let me make up with them. APR dating tip number 3. Always tickle the taint.
You heard it here first.
That's APR dating tip number 3. Always tickle the taint. You might be asking, whose taint? In what manner do I tickle it? That's for you to find out on your date. Maybe it's your own taint. Maybe it's your date's taint. Maybe it's someone else's taint entirely. I'm beginning to wonder how the fuck I got married. What fucking arcane ritual did I have to perform?
To summon one Reverend Doctor.
Thank you so much, Internet Awareness.
That me.
Love you.
I love you too.